What is up, YouTube? Welcome to Panfro Games, and today I'm covering Lucario after the patch. And is Lucario still one of the best Pokemon in the game? Well, we're going to dive right into that question. But if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. So Lucario is one of the best Pokemon in the game still, either in top or bottom lane. He has a little bit of problems dealing with a 1v2 situation now, but he can still do it if you are a skilled enough player. We are changing up the item build for Lucario since the last Master's Guide I made on him. So we are throwing on Score Shield, Attack Weight, and Focus Band. I removed Razor Claw for Focus Band as Lucario needs a little bit more bulk and health regen now, because his passive ability, Steadfast, got nerfed in the last patch. Before, the passive would reset every 30 seconds. Now the passive resets every 60 seconds, which is why I think Focus Band is a great item to have instead of Razor Claw, just to give Lucario a little bit more bulk that he needs to survive in lane. Instead of Extreme Speed, we're actually going to be picking up Power Up Punch because they changed the ability of Power Up Punch, and Power Up Punch actually does more damage now with an attack weight build than Extreme Speed does, because they changed the ratios of Power Up Punch. Power Up Punch used to only have 150% attack scaling, but now it has 451% attack scaling at max charge. So we're going to be picking up Power Up Punch, and of course going to Bone Rush on Lucario, and we're going to dive into some live gameplay commentary. Hope you enjoy. Alright, so we're taking Lucario down to the bottom lane, and we got a lane partner of Ralts, which is far from the best. One of the worst lane partners we can have, but hey, this is what happens out in Masters solo queue. And Lucario is still a fantastic Pokemon. I mean, the damage reduction wasn't a lot. Steadfast does make some of his play a little bit harder now, but overall it's still such a good Pokemon that can be played in either the top or the bottom lane. And we got a Ralts mirror match, so that's going to be fun to deal with. And we're just trying to get this score through, and we finally got it. All right, so that's one. All right, we got one. So our goal is to get the max of 6 scores so we can maximize our attack weight. It has 6 stacks. Unfortunately, Ralts is not letting me get last hits, so I'm gonna be forced to get this one back here. All right, so now we got bees coming up. All right, we got score number 2. Ralts isn't a great partner for this because Ralts just cannot be as offensive as you want. The Ralts try to rob my... Fortunately, I got taken out. Yeah, this is Lucario. If you do have a lane partner, you don't need to necessarily have a lane partner with Lucario, but if you do have a lane partner, you need someone who can provide some sort of stuns. Just makes it a little bit easier. And now their jungler is sort of staying here. So, and we are just not getting the help we need right now, but that's all good. All right, we can get score number 3. So yeah, Lucario's early game got shaken up a little bit. However, and yeah, I let him survive because I'd rather get the score in, honestly. I just didn't want to play games. We really need to prioritize our attack weight. There we go. All right, so that's 3 scores. We're gonna get score number 4 right here. The reason why it's so good and why we're going Power Up Punch is because they changed how Power Up Punch works. So it has higher attack scaling, so the higher our attack, the more damage we're gonna do. So it's just such a really, it's just a perfect combination of moves. And Power Up Punch is now better once again than Extreme Speed, especially after the patch how they reworked it. So we're in a great place. First Dreadnought, we're at Bone Rush and Power Up Punch, which is the perfect level, level 7. And we're going to try to confirm this. And we confirm it. That's what Lucario does best, is confirming with Power Up Punch. You can, of course, do this with Rotom. You can, of course, do this with Zapdos as well. We're going to go head to the top lane to help him out. So we had a rough early game for sure, but it ended up working out. We just need 2 more stacks And we're going to be at a perfect place, but right now we're a little bit behind in terms of attack weight stacks. However, we are in a great place for our level. Another nice pickup right there. And we're gonna get taken out here. Unfortunately, I don't know where my team was in that road. That was a pretty bad situation. I played that poorly. I was trying to go for the goal because you really got to get those attack scats going. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead to bot. Let the team deal with it. The cool thing with Lucario is you can sort of like play rogue and just end up doing your own thing while your team just does stuff. Because, you know, we have score shield, we have attack weight, you know, we have things we need to do ourselves. And we just murdered that Curlia. Fortunately, Venusaur took 10 years to get over to help, but, you know, we did take out the Curlia, so it's fine. We are going to prepare for this Dreadnought now. So it seems like we're only going to be at 4 stacks for most of this game. I'm probably until the late game at this point. Because we're going to be running out to Rotom right after this Dreadnought, no matter what happens. Greedent all. Easy pickup on the Greedent though. Even without full stacks, we're just still doing massive damage. Another one. Now we get this nice pickup. Another easy pickup for us. That's 2 confirmation hits right there. And we're gonna run up to the Rotom now as our bot lane will be pushing super hard here. That Gardevoir probably could take it out themselves. They're 1 off. This is good. That was actually perfect. We overscored on that by 39 points. That is the most ideal type of situation on a score. So we got tons of value. Tons of value out of that score. Alright, so we got to fight first. Unfortunately, that did not go too well. Unfortunately, I got ulted, but I did at least pick up the kill on the Gardevoir, and the Gardevoir burned her ult as well. Unfortunately, most of our team is not heading towards the objective anyways. I don't know what our Absol is doing, you know, but this is solo Master Q. You get used to this. But we're doing good, you know, and Lucario is one of those Pokemon where you can win games with just Lucario. Just by doing the right thing, you can eventually make those plays and make them game winning. I mean, confirming 2 Dreadnoughts so far have already been game changing. So, and we are just actually 1 score away from hitting the max attack score, so we could try to work on that. That'd be a little bit sneaky though, so we're not in the best position. We do got a Dreadnought coming up, so we're gonna head down to the bottom and hopefully try to pick up a nice little score here. And we got it pretty easily. It's probably gonna cost me my life, which is honestly not the worst. It's not the worst. I mean, I would have rather not to die, but it's not a bad situation. Because we did reset our death counter there right before the 2-minute mark, which is pretty important to do. If we do die during the Zapdos fight, we'll be able to come back relatively quickly instead of having like a 30-second respawn. And of course, in the last 2 minutes, 30 seconds is literally 1/4 of the time. So that's pretty vital. And we're going to try to help our Absol out. We're going to get this for sure. Oh, and our Absol got it, actually. I thought I was going to be able to pick it up. But we got it, so that's all that matters. I mean, that was a great kit pickup. Another pickup by our Absol. Very nice. Absol, I'll just put in the work there. And there we go. I went for the ult that time. And we're going to make sure no one else scores on us right there, picking up that greeting at the end. I could have picked up a power-up punch, but we sort of had this awkward cooldown time we had to deal with, so felt like, go for the ult. Might as well. We had pretty much secured that already. Oh, is that the wrong way? Unfortunately, we die there. See, if I had my ult, we would have been able to survive at that last point, but, you know, it was a good confirmation. And now we have one last minute, so we got to go into offensive here and defend. But, yeah, Lucario's really just put in the work here, honestly. I mean, power a punch with max attack stacks lets you just execute virtually any Pokemon in the game. And even though that early game does suffer a little bit more, but once you especially get to level 7 and then level 9 and then level 11, these are some big peak performance points for Lucario. So now we just gotta really play defense. And they managed to take that, but that's all good. I mean, we dunked on their home base a bunch, so we're all good. I don't think anyone else... Oh, they got a Lucario trying. Alright, there we go. Easy win in Master Rank solo queue right there with Lucario. So yeah, let's see what our points. Let's see how the scoreboard. I think I did pretty well overall today. I mean, we scored a lot, 724 to 295. That's pretty ridiculous, honestly. But that's what happens sometimes. I mean, Zapdos is that overwhelming, but it does help that we got all 3 Dreadnoughts. Oh my god, we got the MVP as well. We got, wow, we got the best all-arounder. And we got, what was the other thing we got? We got the scoring. Yeah, we scored 175 too. That's pretty crazy. I mean, damn, that's really good. I mean, 7 kills, 4 assists. Lucario, still a great Pokemon to carry you to Master Rank. And even once you're in Masters, definitely one of the best Pokemon in the game to play. I mean, we definitely outscored even the opponent's Lucario there. I mean, they got 9 kills, 3 assists, but they only got 84 points. And at the end of the day, you win the game by scoring more points than your opponent than actually getting kills. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you guys next time with more Pokemon Unite action. Peace out and have a great one.